my channel. My name is Sydney Crawford and I am a fitness and health YouTuber. I'm a personal trainer and RMT, and as you saw in the title, I got a Brazilian butt lift. So the butt lift isn't like your typical butt lift. It is a all-natural Brazilian butt lift using a cupping machine, a TENS machine, which actually activates the muscle. Some of the muscles that are hard to activate, and it uses an infrared light. So she starts off with a manual massage of the glute, getting the lymphatic system to circulate properly, so it brings blood flow towards the glute area. And then she does a cupping machine for about 45 minutes, which helps activate the muscles. So I actually felt my muscles contracting, relaxing throughout the entire time. It wasn't painful whatsoever. The experience was super awesome. Kimmy is so well trained. She used to be a nurse and actually an insurance broker, I believe. And she left those careers to become a full-time, I don't know if it's esthetician, but she's in aesthetics, and she's extremely highly trained and really knows her stuff. So I feel super safe sending any potential referrals to her. The plan for me is to do 6 treatments in total, 1 a week. We're going to do the top of the glute max. We're going to do the side of the glutes to activate those. Those are really hard to build up, I know, as a personal trainer, to shape your booty nice and round and to activate the side of the glute. A lot of people, 1, don't know about it, and 2, it can be quite stubborn to activate just because these muscles often compensate and overcompensate. All you need to know is that this machine is going to help enhance your fitness routine and give you the best voluptuous booty you will ever see. I also just want to preface that some of you may be a little bit alarmed by this procedure, and I just want to let you guys know that I am in no way ashamed of my body. I absolutely love where my body's at. I work so hard to get where I'm at. This is all just for fun. It sort of falls into the scope of practice of what I do, and the fact that there is a dope aesthetic benefit of getting a big butt, I am so happy about that. I also want to preface that if anyone has any rude comments about this video, you do not need to watch this video at all. No one is pressuring you to do that. Understand that this can be a sensitive subject for people, especially because it falls under body modification. But the way I see it is like, I'm already doing massage. This is techniques that I use at home. I actually have cups like up in my drawer that I use all the time. So for me, I don't see an issue with this, but if you do, please don't leave any rude comments. You can just click right off the video. Thank you.
So what I'm going to do with the baby oil right now is you're going to feel, this is the cupping sensation that I'm going to be doing. So it's going to be, we're going to be breaking down the cellulite, and then I'm going to bring it up, and this is where the region there's no muscle, right? Do you feel how that's like the softer part? Mm-hmm. This is where we're going to actually put the bigger cups on there to help with that. So we're going to break down the cellulite, then you're going to feel a motion going up, down to the hips. We're going to get your hips a lot bigger, because as you know, you train. So we're going to work on those abductor muscles, and then we're going to just break this down. You have such a firm ass already.
Thank you.
We'll get it better. We'll get it more firm.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt, right?
It actually feels good.
That's what I was telling people. I'm like, it's not, it looks scarier than it is. So you're going to feel the motion that I'm going to want the blood flow to go. So here I go again. So what this does for you actually pulls the cellulite, and as you know about fat cells, they shrink and grow, and they're kind of everywhere in the body, right? So what we're doing right now is pulling the fat cells to come to the surface. And then also when we put in the vibration part of it, it'll shake the cells and also start to shrink them as we bring them up. So giving you that nice, smooth texture.
This feels like a massage. Like I'm liking this. So this is why like I endorse something like this, because it is all natural and because it's so close to home for me within massage. Like I use this technique all the time, but the fact that it has an aesthetic benefit is so cool. Like I'm really into things that can affect you like health-wise, but also aesthetically. This is something that's totally up my alley, and it feels really good, and it gets the blood flow moving. So it's just only gonna enhance your fitness routine that you're doing. But even if you're not training, like this is something that I would recommend just to help reduce inflammation and to activate the muscle.
This butt cheek and your thigh is already actually filling out. Grab your butt from one hand and you'll feel it. Like the area. I know, right? It's actually filling out. So right now, I know it's the craziest feeling. I'm just gonna show you guys, like look at this one butt cheek, the size difference of that one versus that one. Here are the bad boys. So what we have nice and flat. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna kind of visualize where I wanna place them first. Okay, so now do you feel the sections?
Starting to, yeah.
Perfect. So now what you're gonna feel is you're gonna feel tightness. Does it hurt too much?
No.
Okay, good. This is actually the maximum you're at, which is good. So most people start at like a 7-8, depending on your pain tolerance. So I always ask people, I'm like, okay, so what's your pain tolerance? The first little bit you're gonna feel is the suctioning going in. What you should actually feel is the muscle go up and down. Is that what you're feeling?
Yeah.
Feeling activating that muscle?
Yeah.
And then shaking. It's actually the coolest thing. It's like, so what it's doing, it's grabbing from underneath and pulling up. Now, when it comes to the lymphatic drainage, remember how we prepped your body to bring all that blood up there? So when you work out, as you know, you want to put blood into your muscles. So this is like doing 1,200 squats at one time.
How do I explain? There's 3 different glute muscles. We have the glute maximus, which is that big round muscle we usually see that comes underneath, but there's actually a smaller glute muscle on the side of our hip, and it's called the glute medius. And what it does is it brings your hip out to the side, and it's like a little seashell on the side. And it's actually quite hard to build up, especially here and then going up into here where the big glute attaches. So those areas can be really hard to activate and target through squats and general exercises. And sometimes people don't even know they exist. So this machine is gonna help activate some of those areas that are hard to do yourself when you're just training at the gym. So yeah, I can actually feel my muscles start to activate. It starts to, like I can feel it tensing up, that the fibers are tensing up, and then I can feel it relaxing. And this is gonna help trigger the muscle to activate. The more nerves that are stimulating the muscle, and the more nerves that are stimulated, the bigger the muscle, right? So,
which is the best. And most people don't understand it, because I have clients come in all the time. Why is my ass flat? I do 10,000 squats. This is actually considered an upside down heart shape. So you'll get that like perfect butt on the bottom, and then you get that flat and it curves in. It's because your muscles are overworking yourself. And you know that too with working out. It just kind of, you gotta get all flowing together. So what I'm gonna do with Sydney today, we're doing the top glute max. Then next week when she comes in again, we're actually gonna do her hip abductors on the sides here and get that little muscle there to pull out. But to get that full region, I need to do top, side, don't even have to touch her bottom because it's perfect. And then that's gonna allow that full plump back.
Who's the population that shouldn't do this?
For one, if it's pregnant, I wouldn't do it. Of course, when you're pregnant, you want to go to a pregnancy specialist. Lymphatic drainage is important for pregnant mothers.
Yeah.
100%. I would not stick a machine on any pregnant woman at all because the control is different. So I would go to you. I would go to like an RMT to do something like that. If you have varicose veins, I wouldn't do it just because it could pop a blood vessel. So the thing is, when we are doing the treatment together, I am watching to check there's no pops, there's no breakage of the veins, and there's also no rippling of the skin or any type of breakage or abrasion. One of the things as well, if you've gotten a sunburn, I know it's summertime, it is a bit sore on your skin because it's going up and down in the motion. I have people like that come in, if I see super red skin, I'm like, sorry, you need to let it heal first. But also, I actually just did a 62-year-old, and oh my gosh, she had the best results. That Sydney's actually going to show you the results of a 62-year-old.
Yeah.
I made her so happy. She hadn't seen her butt that perky. She's like, I haven't seen it perky since I was 40.
That's awesome. Yeah, especially for women when like you start to sag a little bit more, like the skin starts to, it is nice to kind of have that.
She was so cute. She goes to me, she's like, I have the menopause bum. And I'm like, okay, what's a menopause bum? I'm like, don't worry, there are girls that are 20 years old that have a flat butt. Yeah. You know, it's just she's so used to having such a luscious butt when she was younger. And guess what? When you're older, our elasticity of her skin drops, right? Another good thing about this too is it will actually make your skin tighter and smoother because of the cupping sensation. So whether we're doing it this way through vacuum therapy, or we're doing it anytime you're bringing a blood flow to your skin is your biggest organ. So anytime you're giving it a treat, it just helps make it look so lush and glowy and tight.
How long does this last? Like, should I do it like in a couple treatments, and like, is it permanent?
So that's a great question. This is actually, so the nice thing about this is because we are building up your own muscle, like there's nothing fake about this. We're retraining your body to pump blood into places that don't normally touch. So the nice thing about this is that usually after 6 treatments, it becomes permanent for up to 1 year, and then you go and do touch-ups, right? So as long as you keep active and keep moving, the nice thing about the butt, you have to walk. So no matter what, you're gonna constantly activate it. So the lasting results last about a year. But again, if you keep working out and keep doing it, it can last 2, 3, 4 years, and maybe you won't need a touch-up for a while. The best thing to do is kind of do it 6 weeks consecutively. So Sydney, we're gonna do it for 6 weeks consecutively, just because then we've trained that muscle 6 weeks straight to work that way. Yeah. I have girls that they love the result of their butt and they keep working out, and they only wanna come in once a month. No problem, it's just a maintenance. I had one girl that was like, I don't want it to be too crazy of a change. She wants a subtle. No problem, we just do it, and we do 1 treatment, and she'll come in 3 months, whichever she wants to do. Again, too, it depends on your body types. You know, it does stimulate your fat cells, and it also works with your muscle. So again, if you want to do this and then you sleep and you eat 30 bags of chips, I'm not God, I can't make you lose weight that way. So your body will change.
These things are a nice
supplemental. It's supplemental, right?
It's supplemental to an already healthy lifestyle. So a lot of Kimmy's clients are girls who are already health conscious. You'll see them at the gym. They have an active lifestyle. Some of them are, you know, a little bit older and, you know, just want to have a temporary perky butt, and that's great. But this is going to work the best if you are complementing it with a healthy diet and with a fitness routine.
It just hits those stubborn spots. Some people are so fit, and I look at their butt, I think it's perfect. And like, I have clients that come to me and they're like, I want to fix right here. And they will just drop down and like show me the tiniest, I didn't even see it. So it's great. And the amount that you're going to gain in like size is ridiculous. Like Sydney already seen just by doing lymphatic drainage, you can't, like, you know how many squats you have to do, how many side abductions you have to do to even get that going.
So one thing with massage when I get cupping is like, you'll see a bruise that is on your skin, and it's actually not a bruise with cupping. It's like the toxins that are actually lifting out of the body and like going through the skin, they're exiting through the skin. I don't know if it's the same for this.
Yes, so the same thing too. It's like the lymphatic drainage as well, right? So what it is bringing up all the toxins. And I was telling Sydney, some of my clients, it's so cool. You can see the cellulite come to the top, and people are like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, why does it look so weird? Again, it's bringing up everything to the surface. It's the unevenness, it's the weird colors. But the nice thing about this, after 1 hour, you will automatically see a reduction in the color, the redness. But again, too, it depends on your skin type, your body type. Like, do you bruise easy? Majority of my clients have all told me within 24 hours bruising is gone. I've actually showed people, because I do lashes. So what I'll do is I'll give them a butt lift, then I'll do their lashes right after. 1 hour later, there's no bruising. Again, it depends on your body type. Also, do not drink alcohol the day before and the next day. It will bruise
way more.
Way more. And it'll take like a week to get over it.
So it's not like a true bruise, it's just a temporary reaction to the skin. Okay, cool. Yeah. Like, at first it kind of hurt a little bit just because like my muscles were sore from exercising, but now that it's been going for like, what, we've been doing it for like 15 minutes, I don't feel as much pain. It kind of feels like, I don't know if you've ever been to a physiotherapy session where they put those like TENS machine on you. It's
that's
like
what it is.
electrical.
So that's the thing. So you're getting the electrical stimulation. You actually feel it. So it's got like a vibrating cuppy. Do you feel how everything is? That's the little electrical cord here. There's actually so many things in one thing going at the same time. So this is the unveiling. It feels weird. You're like, what is going on?
I almost got like a muscle twitch too. My muscles are like activated still.
We make sure that we keep it on. And then what I do is I actually do a slide on. So you're gonna feel the butt kind of just lightly pull it off. And this this one too. It's nice and she's got such a big booty. Yes.
Wow.
Holy crap. Okay, I just want to show you how, okay, Sydney, touch your butt. I'm so sorry, but you need to feel your new booty. What does that feel like? It's crazy, right?
It feels like so, it just feels firm. Yeah, firm.
It literally is like the amount of like growth she's gotten from her thong. I actually took a picture earlier of like the difference. You gain so much butt. It's unreal. Unreal.
Thank you, Kimmy.
You're so welcome.
This girl is a freaking goddess. She's so good. Aww.
I just worked so hard.
Yeah.
This is the final results. They look so amazing. Oh my gosh. It feels so good. Look at that butt with the flex, and then the no flex is unreal. And then don't flex.